Hello everybody and welcome back to another My Porch Prints tutorials. This is Kyra and today is the fourth day of our big Thanks a Million event where every day of the week we are giving away freebies and having deals to celebrate reaching 1 million sales in our Etsy shop, and we just wanted to give back to our community and say thank you so much. So if you are new to the channel or you haven't been following along this week, we are releasing videos every day this week where we're giving away freebies for junk journaling, including an entire junk journal kit that we gave away on Monday. And Monday's video will explain everything about the event, so if you haven't seen it, make sure to go check it out. We're also giving away a free add-on kit every day to someone who comments under our videos, so make sure to leave a comment down below and you might be eligible to win a free add-on kit, as well as one lucky winner will be winning a full junk journal, and those winners will be announced on Sunday, so make sure to check out Sunday's video to see if you have won. Alright, so without much further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So we're going to be creating this pocket tag here. This is a freebie that we're giving away in today's video, so you will find that link down in the description box. And I'm going to show you how to turn this into a hidden paper clip, and then we're also going to make some quick little charms to clip onto the end of it. Alright, so the freebie looks like this. I went ahead and printed mine out on cardstock, and I didn't print anything on the back. If you want to, feel free. Otherwise, this piece here will be white on the back, so just something to keep in mind. So go ahead and cut all of these little pieces out, and then I also have just a little bit of light decorating I'm doing here. I have some ribbon and a bow that I'm going to use to decorate one of the pockets, and then I'll also be using some hardware to make my little charms. So anything that you see on screen will be linked in our Amazon shop, so if you're looking for like the bows or any of the like charm pieces, you should be able to find that down in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. We also link our other supplies like glue, so I'm using Fabri-Tac glue because it's non-water based and won't wrinkle the pages, and that's pretty handy for these kinds of projects. Alright, so done a little decorating on the pocket, and then I'm going to add this little page tab here to the top of my tag. And then we're going to need a scrap piece of paper. Any kind of paper will do here. We just need something we can use to make our hidden paper clips. So I'm going to fold this piece of paper in half like this, and then over the top crease I'm going to add my paper clip, just like this. And then we're going to cut a strip from our paper like this, and I'm going to trim it down to be a little bit shorter. You want it long enough to, you know, hide the paper clip, so you want it longer than your paper clip, but short enough that it's not sticking out of whatever you're making. So for us today, it's going to be our pocket tag. All right, so once we have that first piece, then we're going to take that scrap piece of paper again, and we're going to cut out a second piece here to match the first one. So just use the first piece as a guide to help you get the right size and length, just like this. And then that second piece goes over the top of this first one. So make sure you know that you have things oriented properly. And then we're going to add glue to both sides of this first piece with the paper clip here like this. And then we're going to take our second piece and we're going to open it up and kind of sandwich it over the top, concealing the paperclip. And this is a hidden paperclip base that you can use to make any number of hidden paperclips that you want. You could glue, you know, pockets or fussy cuts to this and conceal it that way. You might need to like trim it down a little bit smaller to fit the size of whatever you're making, but this is kind of like the base for a hidden paperclip. Okay, so taking this piece, we're going to glue it inside of the pocket tag. And when you do this, it's really important to make sure that you place this piece up against the spine of the pocket tag. You don't want it too close to the edge, otherwise it won't slide onto the page properly. So that's the first thing to note. And then the second thing to note is that all of these edges will show a little bit because of the dimension of the paperclip inside. So if you print it on the back, you don't need to worry about this. Otherwise, you can go over it with some distress ink. And then we're going to add glue to the front and back of the paperclip, and we're going to get it right up against the spine, the fold of the pocket tag, and glue it in like this. So the open end should be facing the open end of the pocket tag. And then we're going to let that dry until it is completely dry. So in the meantime, we can glue down our pocket to the front of the pocket tag like this, and we can add our little tag into the pocket. Now I do recommend letting the pocket dry first, otherwise you might accidentally glue the tag in place. So let the glue completely dry, all right? And then all you have to do is slide that piece onto your page like this, and the paper clip will hold it in place. Now I did open my pocket tag kind of up to show you guys that inside, so it's a little bit loose for me, but if you don't pry yours open, it shouldn't have any problems and it should just pop right onto the page, really nice and easy. All right, so you can leave it as is if you want to, but I'm going to show you how to make some little charms really fast that you can add to the bottom of this. So I've got some of these mini paper clips here, super cute, as well as some bulb pins, some rings, and then a couple of charms that we got on Amazon. All right, so all of these pieces are going to come together to make some little mini paperclip charms. So we're gonna start by adding our charm to one of those rings like this. And then we're going to hook our bulb pin through our mini paperclip like this. All right, and then the bulb pin is going to connect to our ring, and that's going to make the entire piece come together. And all these little bits just make it kind of hang and dangle nicely so it's not stiff and awkward. So that's why there's so many little pieces. And then all you have to do is make sure that the paper clip is facing up like this, and then you can attach it to your pocket tag. And you can also use these on, you know, pockets, pages, anything on your journal. You could clip it to like the cover or the spine if you want to. Just a cute way to decorate some little ephemera pieces or a junk journal. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the last few charms here, and then this is what everything looks like when it's done. Now, I am going to be adding this to this junk journal, so if you comment down below and you are the winner who wins this journal, you will get this pocket tag and all of these charms, as well as everything else that will be in the journal. So don't forget to comment down below to see if you might win either the ephemera kit or this journal, and then we will announce those on Sunday. So make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out when that video goes live. And you don't miss out on any of the other freebies and deals we'll be giving away the rest of this week. Okay, so I think that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's tutorial. Bye!